Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Relationship Law with Amara. Thank you for joining us. Today we are going to look into some challenges of early relationship. I know every relationship started from somewhere and somehow. So we know how we feel when we are trying to build a new relationship. You just met someone or you meet someone. In the first place, for guys, you're trying to think, or you're thinking of how to approach this lady, and finally you get to approach her. What happens afterwards? I know it takes some time for some guys to convince ladies. It takes some time for a lady to actually accept a guy for a relationship. As a matter of fact, after every drama, what happens afterwards? Assuming you finally agreed to go into this relationship to start something, at the time you begin to feel something for this lady, you start to feel something for each other, you begin to have a thing for that guy, for that lady. What happens afterwards? Now, first of all, you agree to date each other, because for you to build a relationship there must be, first of all, an agreement. Sometimes ladies don't come openly to tell you they've agreed, but action speaks louder. Even with a guy, you get to know when a guy is interested in you with the eye, just by looking at you, the way he looks at you and the way the lady moves. This chemistry begins to become obvious for the both of you, that you have something for each other. Sometimes you get to open up and ask, what is this between us? Some guys want to ask, some ladies will also want to know, what is this thing between us? What do we have for each other? That's when some people come to open up, and it's very, very good. Now you have started this relationship. One of these challenges you face in relationship, you're getting to know each other, and sometimes you want to pretend. When I say pretend, you try to be who you are not, just to get this person know you for a different person, a better person. Yes, it's good. It's good for you to try to be good, to show your partner the good side of you, but don't bring in a different character that is not you. Don't pretend. Open up, be yourself. Let your partner know you for who you are. If you're the angry type, yes, it can be controlled. You can control your anger once in a while. Don't always flare up. But if you're angry, let him know you're angry. Let her know you're angry with his or her action. Open up to each other. Speak. Communicate. I always emphasize on communication in relationship, both early and late relationship, or even middle relationship. So try and open up, because one of the challenges of early relationship is pretense. You want to cover up. Then secondly, demand, like you're expecting much from your partner. You don't need to expect much from your partner, because since it's an early relationship, anybody can decide otherwise. Your partner can decide, okay, now I'm not moving further with this relationship. This isn't what I want. This is not what I expected of you. So slow down. Sometimes you see yourself getting scared of committing yourself in that relationship. That's another challenge. You're scared of getting yourself so committed or involved in this relationship. What is that fear? Heartbreak. You don't want to experience heartbreak. You don't want to experience disappointment. Now, let me advise you for early relationship. It's always good for you to start up a relationship as casual friends. With that, you get to know who this person really is. It's start up as a friend, as an ordinary friend. Forget about your emotional attachments, forget about your emotions, forget about your feelings. Building a relationship takes more than your feelings. Be natural, be natural. When you are naturally building your relationship, this is where you get to know, oh, this guy is like this lady is like this, can I cope with him or her? That's why some people like to live or get married to their friends, because they really know them for who they are. Because if you're building a casual relationship, you're not hiding anything, you're not trying to make him or her like you the more, you are just whom you are. So it's advisable to, and some guys, I also like to advise you, don't always ask a girl out till you've discovered her, till you come to know her. Just come up with just an ordinary friendship. Don't ask, can I be your friend? You don't need to ask. Talk to her, ask her, let her get used to talking to you for one thing or the other. Let her come close, let him come close. If you really like her, don't first of all ask her to be your friend or your life partner or your girlfriend. No, that is where the pretense begins, because this guy has come to me to be his girlfriend. Now it's bringing up a feeling, and that feeling is what makes people hide themselves. So you need to be yourself. When you're ordinary friends, you didn't ask this person out, you just saw yourself getting along. Just get along with each other. I think that's the right word. Getting along with each other without any request, any special interest. Just get along with this lady, get along with this guy. By that, you get to know her inside out. She might even end up telling you about her family. You get to know her family lines through a mere conversation, a friendly conversation. But if she knows that you're actually coming out for her because you want to build a relationship, she has every tendency of hiding certain things like her family lines or the family stories from you. The same thing goes to a guy. You tend to hide so many things while trying to build a relationship. But if it is on casual base, your friends, you get to know each other. Now, another challenge of early relationship is like, oh, I just met this guy, I just met this lady, and I like her. I'm beginning to have this feeling, getting fond of her. Now you find it difficult to set certain boundaries. If I set this boundary, will she like me or will he like me? No, you still set the boundaries the way you want to set it from the onset. Let her know that, okay, this is the reason why I want us to set this boundary, or I'm setting this boundary. But in some cases, in most cases, you find it difficult to set this boundary. You always want to see him, you want to see her, you want to be so close and attached to this guy. Sometimes it's not healthy, it's not advisable, like you're choking him, you're trying to choke her. Give yourself some space. Early relationship will always want to make you be with your partner, but don't choke yourself. Early relationship, you also tend to ignore red flags, like the danger signs in relationship, because you attach yourself to this person. You become emotionally attached to him. You tend to ignore some red flag. If your guy is misbehaving, or he's cheating on you, you tend to ignore. He has this dangerous habit of beating a woman, or this lady has one attitude that you don't really appreciate. Now, because it's an early relationship, you tend to ignore these red flags. Now, but this actually is supposed to be the point where you need to caution him or her. You need to talk about it. You need to discuss it, either to put an end to that relationship or to get rid of certain lifestyle that won't be healthy for your relationship. Don't ignore signs like that. Don't ignore, no matter how much or how much you're feeling for the guy, for the lady is. Don't ignore any of this at all, because in the future you're going to face some challenges. At that time you may be finding it difficult to to handle when it's already late. So don't ignore red flags in your relationship. The next thing is threats for breakup. Sometimes you face challenges that you feel, okay, I've had it up to this point. In as much as an early relationship, you see some signs too that you want to threaten your partner that, no, I can't, I want a break. Let's call it a quit. You want to quit, you want to break it, but don't threaten your partner with breakups. Just talk about it, agree amicably. If actually there's need for breakup, talk to your partner about it. This is the reason why I want to. Don't be fond of breaking someone's heart. Quitting a relationship you attach your emotion to, it's not easy. If you actually love this lady or this guy, you should also know how he or she will feel when you come up with a breakup. Don't quit the relationship like that, not considering how he or she feels. You understand? Always talk about it, agree amicably. If you have to be with her for some time to enable yourself to get used to the breakup, to get used to this understanding, okay, that yes, you are no longer together, and do it with maturity. Don't do it out of anger. Don't do it to hurt your partner. That's another challenge of every relationship. There's sometimes you also want to hide your emotions. You want to hide your emotions from your partner. Now, this usually comes up when you're starting up this relationship. You don't want to entirely want your partner to know what you feel for him or what you feel for her. You don't want to open up. You're holding back your emotions. Now, probably because you don't want her to feel so important, or you don't want him to feel so important in that relationship. You don't want him to feel that you love her more than she does. Yes, sometimes it's like that, but I think you should also open up, and you should also let her know that yes, you love her, but you don't want her to know that, you don't want her to feel more important than he is in that relationship. So you will be able to have your own respect and love accordingly. And now, another reason why people hold back their emotions in an early relationship is also fear of breakup. I mentioned it before. They are scared that this relationship might just end and you have a heartbreak. they don't need it, especially for those who have gone through that process before. They wouldn't want to experience this anymore, so they tend to avoid it earlier. So these are the basic challenges of early relationship, and I wish you all the best. I know you are capable, you are able to work in that relationship, you're able to build a mature relationship. A relationship is nice, it's sweet. Just get to understand each other. Do it in a mature way. Now sometimes you find it difficult to cope in this relationship because of your past. Let your past go. Let your past go. If you really want to build a relationship, let the past be the past. Go ahead and, in as much as you can, take your time and find out who you are trying to get involved with. But go ahead and create a new relationship, build a new relationship. It's nice. So I hope you've enjoyed today's flow of relationship with Amara. Thank you for joining me today, and join us on Facebook, join us on Twitter at Relationship Flow. Also connect with us on YouTube at Covenant Amara. I'm sure you enjoy more of our videos. Stay with us. I love you so much. I also like to use this opportunity to appreciate everyone who has been following Relationship Flow with Amara. Thank you so much. There is no relationship flow, there is no Covenant Amara without your like, without your comment, without your subscription. I like you so much. I love you so much. God bless you, and always remain with Relationship Flow with Amara. Thank you and goodbye.